Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kayla, and here on my channel we talk about luxury and high-end makeup, beauty, and occasionally skincare. Today I wanted to, and I'm looking down because I have all of my products in front of me. Today I wanted to just kind of shop my stash and use a lot of things that I have and have had for a while now that I've kind of forgotten about, just to kind of rediscover some of the products to keep me from buying, since there's a lot of new products coming out that I really want. Hopefully this will keep me from purchasing them, or maybe not purchasing quite as many. So if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment down below. And if you want to see how I created this look using products that I already have in my stash, just keep watching. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Primer, and then just set it with a little bit of translucent powder. So today I'm going to be using Sydney Grace shadows, and if you have not tried Sydney Grace shadows, you are truly missing out. They perform, in my opinion, just as well as certain high-end brands. They're pretty comparable, again, in my opinion, to the Natasha Denona shadows. So, and they're a fraction of the price, and they're just fantastic. So I do have one of their little, actually I have two of them, one of their little palettes. And I'm first going to go in with this shade right here called Peyton's Puppy with a Wayne Goss number 16, and just buff it into the crease. We're gonna do kind of a warm eye look today, just something quick. I'm actually filming this because I ended up being off of work today, because I don't think I've said this yet, but I live in Louisiana, and last night we had, oh y'all, it was some of the worst weather I think that we've had in a while, and a lot of places around here flooded pretty bad. We were lucky, thank God. We did not get any water in our house, but I do have a pond, and it came up so high, y'all. It was so scary. So a lot of the city today is flooded. So a lot of, it's crazy, y'all. A lot of areas are very flooded and undrivable. So there's, like I said, there's a lot of businesses that are closed today, including mine. I'm just glad that we're okay, and I just feel so bad for the people who flooded. It was really scary, you guys. I don't know, some of you might know, but in 2016 we had a really bad flood here in my area. And I mean, I say in my area, it was kind of all over. And at that time I was still living at home with my parents, and we flooded really bad and got stuck in the house and had to be rescued with a boat. And I know that a lot of people were in that same situation last night, and it's just, it's traumatizing. I'm not gonna lie, it's extremely traumatizing. So that's why I'm able to film today. We're very blessed. We're very lucky. It was a very scary thing. The weather was really bad, and my heart just goes out to all of the people who did get water in their homes last night, or any kind of damage. I know a lot of people's cars flooded. It's really scary. So next, I'm gonna go in with a Wayne Goss, if I can find it. Where's my brushes? Oh, a Wayne Goss number 17 brush into the shade Peanut Butter, and just kind of buff it a little bit more, just to deepen up the crease just a little bit more. So now that I've said I'm from Louisiana, I want to hear where all of y'all are from. I love getting to know people and talking to people about their life and where they're from. So yeah, comment down below. Let me know where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish this other eye off camera and then I'll be back. So I finished buffing the shade Peanut Butter into my crease on this eye. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Hot Stuff. Y'all, this shade is so pretty, especially for blue eyes. It really makes blue eyes pop. So I'm just gonna take my finger and put a little bit of this in the outer corner. Just in the outer corner. Well, you know what? We're gonna take it in a little bit. Outer half of the eye. Then I'm just gonna take this BK Beauty number 201 brush and just kind of buff it out. We don't want any harsh lines. I just want this to be very soft, very simple. Just a quick get ready with me because I don't think I can go a day without playing with makeup. So I'm gonna do Hot Stuff on the outer corner on this eye and I'll be back. Okay, so now I am going to go into this shade right here called Blushed with a Sonia G Jumbo Blender. This is such a good brush, y'all. It's such a good multitasking brush. I use it a lot just for every day, you know, just to kind of do a one and done shadow. I'll kind of just pack it on my lid and then blend it up. And this brush, it does it all. It's so nice. So I'm just gonna go into this shade, Blushed, tap it off a little bit because you're gonna see it's extremely pigmented and it's extremely metallic, but it's extremely pretty, extremely. Could I say that anymore? Okay, so I'm just gonna take it and just put it on the rest of my lid. Oh, see what I mean? These shadows, y'all, they're beautiful. I really highly recommend them. Like I said, they're affordable, but they perform just as well, if not better sometimes, than a high-end shadow. I mean, that was barely any shadow, and see how pretty that is? I'll show y'all. Just super shimmery, super metallic. Do the other eye off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and added a little bit of liner off camera. I used the Wayne Goss Essential Eye Kohl pencil in the shade Precious Opal. I'm not quite comfortable applying my liner on camera yet. It's kind of terrifying. Also, mascara. Can anyone relate to that? It's kind of scary. So anyways, now we're gonna go into foundation. I'm going to be using the Tom Ford Stick Foundation. I have it in the shade 0.5 Porcelain. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the new Lancome Stick Foundation, and I do want to pick it up, but with this video, I really just want to try to focus on things that I already have, because I know a lot of people, and I'm going to be putting this on while I'm talking, I know a lot of us makeup lovers out there. Oh gosh, I haven't used this in a while. That might be too much. We'll see. But I know a lot of us makeup lovers, it's always like you have FOMO, you know, like if you don't get the newest release or the newest thing that came out. And most of the time we already have these beautiful makeup collections that we forget to use. Like this foundation. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot to use this. So I wanted to use things that I already have, because a lot of the products are extremely beautiful and we forget about them. And so rather than going out and spending more money as much as I want to, I'm just going to use what I have. And it's kind of like trying something new, rediscovering, one might say. It's so proper. So yeah, rediscovering things in my collection. I am a social worker by day. makeup enthusiast, not artist, enthusiast slash lover all the time, but I do this obviously when I'm not working. And if you are familiar with social work, I love what I do. I love what I do. I work with kids, which I absolutely love, but we don't make a lot of money. So with all these new releases, it's really hard to not go out and buy them. It really is. And I think as consumers, we need to be aware of that, aware of what we have in our collection and use those things up. So I'm trying to make that a goal. I'm not saying that I'm not going to buy new makeup, y'all, because that's damn near impossible for me. But I do want to try to use some of the things that I have in my collection. So along with telling me, I think I might have put too much, but anyways, this foundation's so nice. And telling me where you're from, tell me, what do you do? What do you like, or what do you like to do? Do you do YouTube full time? Do you have a job outside of YouTube? What have you done in the past? Maybe if you're not working anymore. I have a lot of redness on my nose, so I usually have to go in a little bit more on my nose. But I'd love to hear what you guys do and where you're from. It's fascinating to me. And obviously, like I said a minute ago, I'm a social worker, so I love to talk. So let me know. Okay, just kind of buffing it in. Taking off some of the excess because I do feel like I put a lot on. Taking it down my neck a little because that's attractive. Because I am so pale. Okay. See, I forgot how much I love this foundation. It's so nice. So nice. So now I am going to go in. If you've seen any number of my videos, or if you've been on my Instagram, which if you're not following me, it's at beautybykaylak on Instagram. And I always talk about this product. It's the Shantikai Perfect Blur Finishing Powder. I have it in the new packaging, but once again, I want to go ahead and finish this one up. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. So just setting my face with the powder. And you know, it's funny, as I'm talking about what I do, I used to be, oh shit, I forgot to put my concealer on. Let me go ahead and finish powdering my face and then I'll put it on. I used to be, y'all, growing up, I was one of the most shy children ever. So shy. I'm gonna go in with this by Terrybly Densiliss concealer. This is another one I've been having for a little bit now, and I just don't pull it out enough. But I used to be extremely shy. So anytime I see somebody from like when I was younger that I maybe haven't seen since then, they're so shocked to hear that I'm a social worker. They're like, wait, what? You talk for a living? I'm like, yeah, I guess I held it in all those years and now I have to get it out. So I'm gonna go in with just a little more. This is a very light, like serum-y kind of consistency. It's a beautiful concealer though. I really do love it. And I'm glad that I did pick it up when I did. I think actually, you know what? I got this during the most recent Beautylish sale. Cool. So I'm gonna put concealer on my other eye off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished my concealer and then I went in under my eyes to set with this Chantecaille HD Perfecting Powder. This is my favorite powder ever for setting under my eyes. My under eyes do crease a pretty good bit because I have a lot of expressions. So this, let me back up. I always have to set with a little bit of powder. I just put a little bit on my beauty blender and just kind of tap it over my concealer. And this one, y'all, oh, it's fantastic for setting under my eyes. So now I'm gonna go in with an oldie but a goodie. Ooh, she's dirty. Let me clean it up. The Fenty Beauty Bronzer. I have it in the shade Inda Sun. You can tell she's well loved. There's been so many new ones that I haven't pulled it out. So this is the Sonia G Smooth Buffer. And I'm just gonna go in and put some of this very pretty bronzer on. I went hard with this stuff for a while, y'all. So I kind of miss her, but it's such a nice light blendable shade for pale skin. And the name, I mean, it's really cute. See what I mean? It's just a very pretty light bronzer. And honestly, I've had this since before we had to wear masks. And I just remember this being so easy and so simple to put on every day, just because you can't really mess it up because it's so light and pretty. So I also take this bronzer, any bronzer up, and I have to move my hair out of the way, and I put it up on my forehead. Now I know this might look kind of weird, but I can see myself in my phone case. That's why I don't have a mirror right now. But I can see myself. I'm not so fabulous that I don't need something to see myself, but I can see myself in my phone case to put my bronzer on. So I just buff it in. I love this brush for buffing in bronzer. It just gives it such a seamless airbrush finish. So I'm gonna finish this off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished bronzing up my face. I did use a Wayne Goss number 18 brush and just kind of put a little bit on the sides of my nose. Not really to contour, it's just that if I don't, it looks very stark here in the middle because I am so pale. So I just like to add a little bit on the sides of my nose. So now I am going to go in with this Patrick Ta blush in She's So LA. Now I actually have used this as a bronzer as well. This was before he came out with bronzers. I haven't really touched this cream one. I do love the powder one though. I'm going to go in with a BK Beauty number 104. This is just a really pretty, oh, that might be too much. Oh gosh, y'all, wait. Let's see. Oh, I'm kind of scared. I forgot how, okay, oh Lord. Okay, not bad, not bad. But this is just a pretty like rosy brown blush on my skin. And it is a really nice formula. But like I said, I had initially gotten it to use it as a bronzer before he came out with bronzers. Now I have not tried his bronzer formula, but I've heard it's nice. But I feel like I'm good on bronzers right now. I have the new Wayne Goss one, which is my absolute holy grail. I have the Shantikai one. I just don't feel like I don't really need any. So there's that blush. It's like a rosy brown. That's the best way I have to describe it. So I'm gonna go finish the other side off camera and I'll be back. So I know I mentioned but I haven't been doing highlighter quite as often, but today I kind of feel like I want one. And since I was pulling out products that I already have and kind of going through my stash, I found this one that I completely forgot about, y'all. It's the Chanel 10 Ivory Gold highlighter. I think I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll leave a comment down below, but I think it was limited edition. But look at this. Oh, it's so dirty. I'm so sorry. It's kind of glittery, but I haven't used it in a really long time. And I said, well, you know what? Now's a good time to use it. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on. I think it's kind of glittery if I remember correctly. This is just a, I don't even know, I don't know the name. Oh, a Real Techniques, it's called the setting brush. I just like it for highlighter. Oh yeah, it's potent, but she's pretty and glittery, I think. I might actually take it down a little bit. I'm gonna go back in with my BK Beauty number 104 that I used to put my blush on. I didn't add any product. I just am kind of going back over it. Like I said, I used to be all about a blinding highlighter, but I don't know. I don't know what's gotten into me. It's just not my favorite anymore. So that looks a little bit better. But I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the other side off camera and I'll be back. Okay, so next I'm gonna do my brows with my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel in the shade Taupe. This is not new to me. It is definitely by far my holy grail. Now this one that I'm filling in right now, I might have to go in with a little pencil because I got a little tweezer happy, y'all, and it hasn't and won't grow back yet. Makes me so sad. I think that's happened to the best of us. So yeah, I'm definitely have to go in right here and fill it in, but otherwise, if I'm not tweezer happy, this is all I use. See, like this one's good. She don't need no pencil. But eyebrows are sisters, not twins, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go fill in this little guy right here and I'll be back. Okay, so I just use a little bit of the NYX I forgot the name. This Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil. It's literally the only one that I have. I picked it up on a whim at the drugstore one day because I think I had gotten tweezer happy another time. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up under my eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Wayne Goss number 19 brush back into this Peyton's Puppy shade. I know I do things a little out of order, but this is just what works best for me, and makeup is very personal. So whatever works best for you, you do you, boo-boo. Do we even say that anymore? Is that still a thing? So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and I'll be back. So I'm gonna take this same brush, the Wayne Goss number 19, and go into this peanut butter shade, and just with a little bit lighter of a hand than I did with the Peyton's Puppy shade, and concentrate it more on the, well, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna take it all the way underneath. Just a little bit lighter of a hand, just so that we can mimic the same thing that we did on top. Just like that. So next I'm gonna go in with this Rephr number 26 brush back into the shade Hot Stuff that we used on that outer corner of our eye. And this I'm just gonna put the tiniest little bit, and I think I just tapped it all off. So let me get a little bit more. There we go. On the outside corner of my under eye, just right here on the outer corner. There we go. It just kind of ties everything together. So I'm going to do that on the other side, and I'm going to apply my mascara. I'm going to use, of course, the Shantikai Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara, and I'll be back to do our lips. All right, so mascara is on. I also went in with this Brightening Eye Kajal from Chantecaille in my lower waterline. This is fairly new to me. I say fairly, like it's really new to me, and I really like it. I just feel like it kind of ties everything together and brightens up the eyes. So last but not least, we're gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Amazing Grace for a little pop of color. This is her matte formula, which it's matte, but it's such a comfortable matte. So I'm gonna just go in with this just to add a little pop of color. Okay, y'all, so that is the finished look. That was a little get ready with me, kind of shop my stash using products that I already have and love. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know down below some of the products that maybe you have forgotten about, or if this inspired you to kind of go through your stash and pull out some products that you already have. It's helping me not buy and not purchase more, because this was really exciting. I forgot how much I love a lot of these products. So again, if you like my content and you're not following me on Instagram, it's at beautybykaylak. And also I would love for, like I said, for you to comment down below, to like this video and subscribe if you like my content. And I will see all of you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.